Hey guys, hopefully I'm in focus. I haven't filmed in a while and I've moved my tripod because I needed it for other things, so my filming setup's all janky. So I have, explosion. I have two containers full of empties and they look really small on screen, but filling up this basket took a while, and then this bag is actually pretty huge. So I thought it was quite an accomplishment that I filled up this many containers of empties. I might have to make it a separate video because this might get really long and obnoxious, so I might do another one sometime soon in the future if this gets to be too long. But I've been meaning to do this for a while. These take up a lot of space in my place, and it's trash day tomorrow, so every Monday night I'm as I'm putting the trash out, I'm I should film an empties video, and I just haven't. But I love empties videos. If you guys know my channel and have watched it for a while, you know there are some of my very favorite videos to film and to watch. I don't know why, it's just so satisfying. You guys get to hear a review of everything that goes through my collection as it's on its way out the door. So I'm going to review for you some bath products, some skincare products, and of course makeup and other beauty products that I have used up lately, and mini reviews, and whether or not I will be repurchasing them. I have a whole playlist of these videos if you want to see more after this one, or if you're also really into these videos like I am, you can just let them autoplay and sit back and hear reviews about random products you never knew you needed reviews on. So I definitely recommend doing that. I will link the playlist and have it in a card and all that fancy stuff. So in case I don't get through everything, I think I might start with some of the biggest items so I can make sure I get them the heck out of here and get them recycled and on the curb so they're not taking up space and falling over everywhere. All these things have been exploding. Also, another big factor in whether or not I'll be repurchasing things, I haven't really been wanting to mention this yet because it's still in progress. I'm sort of still thinking about it, but I do really want to start transitioning to cruelty-free products. As a vegetarian and someone who cares a lot about animal rights and is into all that stuff, I feel like it just makes sense for me to do that. It's something I believe in. For my senior project in high school, I did a ton of research on this topic, so I've known about it for a little while, but I just always thought it was so impossible because pretty much everything at the drugstore, if you guys know my channel, you know I like to keep things cheap and thrifty and low in the monetary world. I just noticed that there's not a lot of brands at the drugstore who are cruelty-free, but I am trying to start with skincare and hair care products and body stuff, things that aren't makeup first. Everything I've run out of lately, I've been running out of everything all at once, so I've been having to repurchase a lot of things. I've been rebuying things that are cruelty-free, doing a lot of research, trying to find cruelty-free dupes for things I really like, but some things it's really hard for me to find a dupe for. So a lot of these, I may really like the product, but I may not repurchase it because it is not cruelty-free. I'm trying to not buy anything anymore that is not cruelty-free unless I absolutely want to, and a million people request it for a video, but that never happens anyways. But saying that, please do not give me a hard time. I do pre-film a lot of videos, so I have a lot of hauls and stuff like that that happened before I really made this decision to completely go cruelty-free as much as I can. I'm slowly transitioning into it. Makeup is so much harder to do and to find dupes for things I really like. So I am starting with skincare and hair care and body stuff. Definitely not repurchasing anything that is not cruelty-free, but for makeup it's a little bit harder. So if you guys see in future videos me talking about stuff that isn't cruelty-free, do not hate on me. I'm working on it. I'm transitioning. Some videos were already filmed, and sometimes I don't know if things are cruelty-free or not. Sometimes I forget and I won't really check about things like that. Okay, so anyways, let's get into the empties. So that's why I won't be repurchasing a lot of things, which is really sad. So this is sad because it's the last time I'm going to be using a lot of these things, even though I may really like them. So first, one of the things that exploded, this is recent, I just finished this up a couple days ago. It's from Bath & Body Works. It's their Warm Vanilla Sugar Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. I absolutely love this. Got this when it was on sale for $3. They go on sale all the time, so spending $6.50. I've been obsessed with Bath & Body Works lately. Check out my hauls from there. This is cruelty-free. They do not test on animals anymore, although I feel like there's something weird about the parent company. Don't quote me, but if you know anything about that, the company that owns them, because they're kind of related to Victoria's Secret, but Victoria's Secret tests on animals. It's confusing. There's a lot of gray areas when it comes to whether companies are cruelty free or not, if their parent company is. I could do whole videos on that. There's just like so much to it. But anyways, I currently have another gentle foaming hand soap in my bathroom. This smelled amazing. It's one of my favorite scents. I also have it in a lotion, and I'm going to keep rebuying these soaps because they rock. And your hands smell so good all day. Although they are slightly drying, not terrible, better than most soaps, but I thought they'd be more moisturizing, but I still love them. Next, this was just a 300 count of Q-tips from Target. They're Up and Up brand, pretty run of the mill. I can't live without Q-tips. I use them for everything, so use this package up. I have a whole bunch of makeup wipe packs on the top of my basket. So first are my Pond's Evening Soothe makeup cleansing towelettes with chamomile and white tea. If you guys know, these are like my holy grail. I've raved about these for like the last like 2 years or so on my channel. I usually have a whole stack of these in my empties video. I think I only have one this time because I wanted to branch out and try new things. I love these. I have really bad reactions to a lot of other makeup remover wipes, but I've been using things besides wipes as well. I've just been using lots of different stuff in this category. So I love these. Pond's is not cruelty free, and it breaks my heart, and I really don't know how to cope with the fact that I can't really get these anymore. I don't know how you would test a makeup wipe on animals though, but the brand itself is not cruelty free. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. Next, I've talked about these a couple times on my channel in my last empties video, and also in a product I regret buying because they made my skin kind of tingle and get a little rashy, but they're good for removing makeup on the back of my hand, and sometimes if I was feeling brave, I would use them. It wasn't terrible, but like I'm not gonna rebuy them. These are the Pacifica Cocoa Pure Makeup Removing Wipes. This was just a mini pack. I bought a whole bunch of these. They came in a set. And this is cruelty free actually. So I know Pacifica has other makeup removing wipes, so I may try those, but I'm really nervous because these made me break out. Well, not break out, but they made me really tingly and itchy and kind of allergic-y. So, you know, really cute packaging though, although this one got kind of ruined. And then before I went cruelty free, I finally tried the Neutrogena makeup wipes, which everyone raves about and loves, and I thought I'd try them, but I don't think I did because I actually really loved these and I thought I didn't like them. Didn't make my skin tingly, do a really good job. Like they take off so much makeup, they're really like moisturized. This is a mini pack of 7 I got because I was traveling a lot. And I think I meant to put these in a CVS haul, but it's been so long, these are gone already. I really liked these. I looked forward to using them every night. They worked really well, but not cruelty free. I usually have a ton of these per empties video. Cotton rounds, I use them for everything, removing makeup, toner. These are the Beauty 360 Premium Cotton Rounds, an 80 pack from CVS. Usually I say that those are overpriced, but they're actually pretty good. Like, I understand why they're overpriced for cotton rounds. And then these are my favorites, the White Cloud ones. I go to Walmart just to get these. I go out of my way to go to Walmart for these. They just like don't deteriorate and they don't leave little things of lint all over your eyes. And I don't know, I like these the best. This was in 100 count. Wow, so I have 3 face cleansers. Yikes, I didn't realize I went through so many. So this one I am the most sad to see go. It's my Olay Active Botanicals Refreshing Gel Cleanser. I got this about a year ago. Yeah, in an influencer box, and I really like this. It didn't dry out my skin too much. It was a really nice foamy lather, a good texture. It was perfect for oily skin. I don't think Olay is cruelty free, but I really like this. I was gonna rebuy it, but now I can't, but it's so good. So I feel like I can't recommend things that aren't cruelty free because I don't like support companies that test on animals, but at the same time, I really like this product. So like, as you can see, I'm going through the transitioning transfer phase. I have a lot of feelings. It's keeping me up at night. If you've gone through this, give me some tips down below to like forget about how much I like things that aren't cruelty free and find new amazing things. There's so many amazing brands and all natural brands that would never test on animals, and I'm so excited to try them. But like this you can just find at the drugstore, and it worked, and it's so hard for me to find skincare things that work. My skin's so fussy, so the fact that I can't go back to things that I know worked is kind of frustrating. It involves a lot of research. I keep rambling about this, but it's like, it's been on my mind. Next, I've had this for ages. I'm pretty sure this was like expired when I was finishing it up. Like this is literally so old. This is like 4 years old and I was using it as of a couple weeks ago. This is the Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Stress Control Power Clear Scrub. And it says it treats acne even before it emerges, has salicylic acid in it. So this had an interesting cooling effect because it had aloe and cucumber in it, and it also has massaging beads, but they're really big. Like, they were rough. They got stuck in my drain. They'd be all over my shower, these little blue beads, so that was kind of unpleasant. I didn't really notice my acne being controlled too much by this. The idea of like stress acne being controlled was really appealing to me because I'm the kind of person that happens to. I don't know, I didn't notice a major difference, and I did have to wash my face afterwards because it would leave kind of a weird residue. I've had this forever. I really liked it, and then I stopped using it, and then I used it again, and I was kind of like, meh. I've just been using it on and off. Like, I'll store it in my collection, and it's finally gone. Thank God, so I can try new things. And then I really like this one as well. This is the Clinique Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. This is just a little 1 ounce sample size, and this didn't dry out my skin too much. I think I put this in a favorites video. It made a really nice gentle lather. It felt really good. I really like this stuff. Clinique is not cruelty free because they're part of Estee Lauder group, which is not cruelty free. They also own MAC, and that whole group of like higher end companies, just they're not cruelty free. And as you guys know, I usually have so many Clinique products in my Empties videos because I'm obsessed with them. They're one of my favorites for skincare lately, and so many of my holy grail things are by them. So I'm so sad that I can't get stuff there anymore. This was nice. So many feelings. Let's move on to some skincare I can repurchase. Yay! So this I actually have a little bit left of, but I depotted it and it's in another little jar because I couldn't reach it anymore with the pump. I reviewed both of these actually in my July New Beauty Monthly reviews video. I reviewed a whole bunch of vitamin C serums I was trying. So this is a 1 ounce of the Lumirance Anti-Aging Vitamin C Serum. This is really nice. It's kind of a thicker jelly texture. Doesn't really have a scent. It has a pump, but once I got down to like here or so, you couldn't really use it. So I just scrape it out with my little, where'd it go? With my little beauty spoon. I don't know if I've showed this before, but literally in every Empties video, there's something I've had to repot. So if you can't get the very last of your foundation or whatever makeup product, skincare it is, and you have another little container you can put it in. This is a beauty spoon. It was like $5 at Walmart. There's also like a spatty, which is the same thing, which is like the more famous version of this. Like, this is kind of a knockoff. And it's just like a little spatula. And I spent like half an hour, it felt like, scooping everything out of here, every last drop. So this is cruelty free. This is actually super cheap. I got it at TJ Maxx for like $6. You can get it on Amazon for $8. Will I link this down below? I'll link this down below. I'll link a few things. How about this? Everything that's cruelty free that I recommend, I will link down below. Okay, so this says tested on people, not animals. It's paraben free. I really like this. I'd get this again. It's a cheap alternative. And then this was the first vitamin C serum I ever tried, probably my favorite one. I like both of these, but this is by Holly Berry Professional Hydration. They're hyaluronic acid and vitamin C serum, and it had a little dropper in it. I love the packaging, but it got a little hard to open. It got a little gunked on. So packaging is awesome on this. I think I'm getting some more from them. They sent me this, and I think they're sending me some more because they're angels from heaven, and I'm so obsessed with this and I love it. And this is a UK brand. You can get it on Amazon in the UK and the US, probably other places, or on their website. So I'm super excited to possibly be getting some more of this because I love it. It's relatively affordable, really good. Makes your skin feel so good, and it's good for anti-aging. And they are cruelty free, I believe. It doesn't say on the bottle, but it says on their website. I like how I said I'm doing the big bottles and I'm doing these little samples. This is the Clear Scalp and Hair Beauty Therapy. I love so many things from this brand. I don't know if they're cruelty free. I feel like no, because they're from the drugstore, but I love so many things by them. Clear, don't test on animals, and I will like love you forever. Okay, so this is their Damage and Color Repair Deep Nourishing Treatment Mask. This was 1 ounce. You're only supposed to be able to use this like 2 or 3 times. My hair is super thin. It's up in a bun right now. I didn't chop it all off. It's in like a tiny business lady bun, and I don't feel like I'm doing that. But this, I put in a favorites video. It's so thick, it made my hair feel so soft. It's so creamy, and it just felt amazing. It's a little mask to like make your hair feel all nice. And I haven't seen this in drugstores. I was looking for it. I wanted to buy it online. This was amazing. If it's cruelty free, I'll definitely look into getting it again because it was really good. But I have not seen it in stores, even though they're a drugstore brand. So weird. Let's get to some big bottles. I had one of these set aside for an Empties video, and then it was so long, I rebought another one and already went through it So this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water, the waterproof one. These are 13.5 ounces each. I love this packaging. They look like cute little bubbles. And one of you guys actually recommended this to me on Twitter. I think multiple people recommended this. I was asking what a good drugstore makeup remover was for waterproof makeup, because mascara, even if it's not waterproof, never comes off unless you have heavy duty stuff. This takes off everything, no oily residue, well, a little bit, leaves a little bit of a shine, but I'll usually just like wipe it off with some toner afterwards. It's no big deal. Tati here on YouTube like slams on these all the time, but they're really so good. I love this. It's so much cheaper at Target, by the way. At CVS it's like 10 bucks, at Target it's like 6.5, 7. Little pro tip. Not cruelty free, super sad about it because clearly I liked it enough to rebuy it. I totally would, but you're not cruelty free. Get your act together, Garnier, please. A moment of silence, please, for the end of an era. Again, with the Clinique. This is my favorite skincare product, hands down, I've ever tried my entire life. I've been through so many of these. The Clinique Mild Clarifying Lotion, Delicate, has no alcohol in it. It's like a toner. I'll use it after removing makeup and it still manages to get makeup off. It makes my skin feel so fresh and clean. I'll use it in the morning. Not cruelty free, but also they killed this product. They don't make this anymore. They replaced, hello dryer. My dryer's upset too. They replaced this with their Mild Clarifying Lotion 1.0, which I got a sample of when I went to the Clinique counter a few weeks ago to try it. This is just so good. It's so gentle. It's pretty cheap. It's like 13 bucks, which is good compared to other Clinique skincare. It just like gets rid of all the gunk on your face. It makes you feel so clean and amazing. It got rid of all like the dry skin around my nose. A lot of people get that. Like I've noticed that on a lot of like people lately. And I thought it was always just me that got that, but one time someone suggested this. It's a really gentle exfoliator and it got rid of that and kept my skin so nice, and I always rebuy this. But it's dead and it's on Amazon for like $40, which is crazy. I love this so much and I'm so mad they got rid of it. I might try that new product, but it's not cruelty free, but like my skin was so used to this and it was so nice when I was using this. If anything, that'd be like the only not cruelty free thing I would rebuy. Don't hate me. But my skin is fussy and finding things that it likes is really hard, so I don't want to goof that up. I'm really depressed about this. Another thing that's in every Empties videos, Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray Thirsty Skin Relief. I love this so much. I have another one that's practically gone in my bathroom right now. Really obsessed with this, but I may have found a drugstore cruelty-free dupe for this. I haven't tried it yet, but I bought it, so we're gonna see how that goes. This stuff is a little pricey, but I love it. My mom loves this. Everyone in my family has this and loves it. It's amazing. It feels so good. Just moisturize your skin. It's the last step I do in my skincare routine every night before bed. I swear I can't go to sleep anymore unless I go before bed. So good, but not cruelty free. Clinique, I need to write them a letter. Can everyone send them this video? Maybe they'll like, I don't know, change something, please, for the love of God, please. This is just a Q-Tex non-acetone nail polish remover. This kind of sucked. I don't like to get the acetone ones because it's bad for you, but this one was like particularly weak. I didn't finish this by myself. My mom helped. Another hand soap, the Top Care Moisturizing Hand Soap with Milk and Honey. This is like the CVS store brand. This wasn't bad. It was drying. It smelled good. I'll probably buy it again because it's cheap, but it's drying. I really like this. This made it into a favorites video. This is the Tresemme Split Remedy Leave-In Split End Conditioning Treatment, and I've had this for so long. I love the packaging on it. This little pump locks, so I could travel with it and throw it in my bag and not be afraid it would leak everywhere. Made my hair feel so soft. Was a really thick, nice kind of leave-in conditioner. Didn't really notice it helping with split ends, but I don't know if they make this anymore. I've had it like for years, so they might have stopped making it. I think you could only get this at Walmart for some reason. Like Walmart has certain Tresemme products you can't get anywhere else. And I did a whole video on this, my switch to natural deodorant. This is also cruelty-free and vegan, made in the USA. It is the Pachy deodorant by the brand Rustic Maka in the scent Sweet Lemonade. This is their mini size in 1 ounce. And I had a tiny bit left, but I think it kind of dried out, so I can't really use it. But this stuff was very interesting. I will link that video below. It explains that whole process of going to natural deodorant versus using an antiperspirant. I might end up buying this again in the future. It was really good. This is a little mini toothpaste. Does anyone care? Crest 3D White Radiant Mint. I actually really like this. It was good, but it's like smaller compared to regular tubes. I have so many more things to share with you guys, but this video is already super long. Sorry about that. I had a lot to share. But I will make another Empties video with everything else in the near future. I had to record something besides a haul. So look forward to that. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Join the MissGlamBAM fam. Check out my second vlogging channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and that video will be coming. So if you like this kind of video, you'll have that to look forward to. I'm just going to do one last product since I've been talking about Clinique. This is their Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. I really like this gel moisturizer. It's a little sample size. I've gotten this a lot of times, the whole jar. It's really nice. I put this in my summer essentials video because I recommend it to a lot of people, but again, not cruelty free, but it's good for oily skin. It's hard to find moisturizers for oily skin, but Clinique did it right. But they didn't do right by the animals. All right, so I'm gonna go fill up my recycling bin, and we will resume this video at a later time. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. Let me know what you thought down in the comments, or if you've tried any of these, or if you like happen to know a cheap cruelty-free dupe for any of these Clinique things that I really like, or any other products I'm sad I can't repurchase because they're not cruelty-free. Let me know. That would be really amazing if you could help me out, because you can't just Google like drugstore cruelty-free dupe for Clinique Moisture Surge, because that's like too specific of a Google search. But if I do find products like that in my travels, I will try to make a video on that. So if you are having the same problem as me, if you are in that same headspace, then we can work together, and I'll try to help y'all cruelty-free transitioners like me out in the future. So I'm working towards that project. I'm doing like a little research project on the side. So I hope that it can help you guys in the future if I find anything important. But I will see you guys in my next video. 3, 2, 1, bam!